Back in studio.
Good morning and welcome to hashtag Rise and Grind. I am your host, Glenn Lundy. I am a husband to one, a father to seven, and the creator of what is going to be the #1 most watched morning show in the world. It is 5:30 a.m. and I hope that you are ready to rise and grind.
I take a breath, I'm not gonna lose. This is what I came here to do. I walk that wire and I take that step. Won't look down, got no regrets. Won't look down, got no regrets. I was made for this.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's up, my friend? How are you today? Today is Monday. That's right. Today is Monday, April 8th, 2019. And what's crazy is today is the first and last time it'll ever be. First and last time it'll ever be Monday, April 8th, 2019. So I want to make sure we make the absolute most of this incredible day. Fair enough? Let's make the absolute most of this absolutely incredible day. So I'm back in studio today, as you can tell. Back in studio and had to put everything together this morning. Had to make sure all my wires right. Now, everything's crossed. Had to make sure that I got all my different camera angles, that you can see me from over here, pow! And that you can see me from over here, pow! And so I had to get all that set up this morning, make sure everything's good so you can get the full experience here on hashtag Rise and Grind. I wonder why that does that to me. Mine's freezing up over there on the on my other screen. However, I'm going to have to call spectrum. So I'm just going to shut that down. No big deal. I'll make sure that I can see you guys from over here. Man, I am hot to trot and high as can be off the energy and the experience that I just had at Hustle and Grind Con 2019. I mean, it was absolutely incredible. All the different people that I got to experience, to network with, to talk to have conversations with, to break bread with, just all of the different opportunities to get to know people on a deeper level, to get to know and understand what hashtag Rise and Grind, the impact that it's having on people's lives all over this country. Like, absolutely amazing. I got to see all of I got to see you. I got to see Steve Brewster. I got to see Michelle Suri. I got to see like Trendy Trenda and Janelle Griego. I got to spend time with Liza and Scott Simons and just all of these different amazing human beings that I get to see here on the show. My guy Josh O, got to see him, Marcus Stone, so on and so forth. But it was just an experience unlike any other. An experience unlike any other. It's the only way to describe it. After everything calmed down, the dust settled. I'm sitting over here. I'm sitting at the Hustle House that we stayed in. And I'm looking back and I'm just reflecting. I'm like, holy smokes, man. Holy smokes, what a blessing life is. What an amazing adventure life can take you on. Here I am, a guy that was, at one point in my life, homeless. At one point in my life, I had no hope. Nothing to look forward to, nowhere to go. And then here I was this last week in a beautiful home, surrounded by beautiful scenery, and the most incredible human beings I've ever met in my entire life, pouring into me, cheering for me, encouraging me, lifting me up, supporting me, buying their Rise and Grind hats and their Rise and Grind shirts, their Rise and Grind clothes. And, it was just amazing. And I'm sitting there and I'm looking at this guy, Sean Hayes, and just looking at him and watching how his life has transformed over the last couple of years, how he's been able to make a lot of changes and a huge, massive impact in people's lives. The ways that he just continues to serve human beings is unbelievable. Unbelievable. And then there was Dave. Dave's the guy who puts it all on the line. Dave Benson's the guy who does all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Don't get it twisted. Sean and I are great in front of the camera. Dave Benson has always been the guy behind the camera who's put everything together, who pours his heart and soul, sacrifices everything to put this whole thing together. So I'm sitting there with these guys and I'm just thinking, man, what an incredible journey life is. What an incredible journey life is. And then last week, of course, we had that incredible series on I Was Made for This. A series that we put together here on hashtag Rise and Grind that was inspired and sparked by my good friend Carrie Lynn Carter. Carrie sent me that awesome song that I had never heard before, and now I know a bunch of you. I know you. Hank will get on me, but I got to get better. Now I know you are rocking it while you're in the gym. You're rocking it first thing in the morning. It's giving you motivation. It's giving you inspiration. It's firing you up. It's incredible. It's incredible how one human being pouring into another human being, what a difference that can make on the masses. Carrie sends me a video. That video inspires me. My inspiration becomes an entire 1-week series called I Was Made for This. And I don't know about you, but it made me really reflect. It made me really take a look at what I'm doing not what I'm doing in my life, but what God's doing in my life, what I was created for, what I was absolutely made for. You see, I did a presentation this week at Hustle and Grind Con. I did a presentation on rollerblades in a suit wearing a hex tie. You can check that presentation out if you go to the group, the hashtag Rise and Grind group. It's in the announcements if you haven't seen it already. I was made for that. I started skating when I was 5 years old. My father was the skate guard at the local ice rink. I love wearing a suit. I know some people are like, man, suits aren't for me. I know a lot of people that can't wait to never wear a suit again, but that's not me. I love my suit. I love my rollerblades. I love my hex tie. My hex tie is unique. Not everybody can pull off a hex tie. I can rock a hex tie. That's right. I can rock a hex tie. You see, because I was made for this. I was made to speak. I was made to share. I had to go through all of it, the trials, the tribulations. I had to go through all of that because now I understand that if I serve, if I share my story, if I'm authentic, if I give it everything that I've got. I mean, I didn't sleep at all the last few days. Last night, it was great to be in my bed. It was great to be home with my baby. Oh, she's so sweet. My family, my beautiful wife, my son. My son just wouldn't let go of me. He had his arms wrapped around me the entire time. It felt so good to be home. I brought all the kids gifts. When I got home, I got Savannah a Nintendo Switch. Her brother had a Nintendo Switch. She was always borrowing it, so I got her a Nintendo Switch. She was thrilled, jacked up. But I got all the kids different prizes, or different things, and just reflecting again, man. Just thinking back and like, holy smokes, look at what's happened. Look at the journey. And it was interesting because we did this series. I was made for this, and yeah, I'm definitely made to be on a stage, in some rollerblades, rocking a hex tie. I understand that I'm made for that. But I was talking to my man, Cameron, who's the owner of carloan.com, which was our sponsor, one of our big sponsors for the conference. So I was talking to Cameron, and Cameron was like, bro, he was just the conference went well, and so on and so forth. And so I was talking to Cameron, and I was talking about I was made for this, I was made for this, and he goes, bro, you know what you were really made for? He said, we don't know where your career is going to take you. We don't know how high you're going to go. But do you know what you were really made for? I said, what is it, Cameron? He said, you were made to be a father, and you were made to be a husband. He said, those are the two things that you do best. The biggest impact that you're having on this planet is with your wife and with your kids and the trickle-down effect. And I thought about that, man. I thought about that, and that's huge. That's huge. He's right. I was made for this too. I was specifically, uniquely designed for this. I'm the only one that can pour into my son the way that I can. I'm the only one that can pour into my wife the way that I can. I'm the only one that can pour into Savannah and Willow and Meredith and Oakland and all of them. I'm the only one who can do it. I was made to be an incredible father and an incredible husband. I was made for that. Isn't that awesome? When you start to understand and realize these different things that you were made for and the responsibility that comes with that. Because see, if you were made for something, if there's a designer that designed you, if you were made for it, you now have a responsibility to that designer to come through on doing the thing that you were made to do at the absolute best possible way you can possibly do it. And that's what I'm stepping into. And that's what I want you to come along with me. I want you to go on this journey with me. I want you to step into the absolute best version of you that you can possibly be. The absolute utmost human that you can possibly be. My goodness, I've gotten so far ahead of myself this morning. I've skipped over so many of the disciplines and the routines that are required for us to have success here on hashtag Rise and Grind. What that means for those of you that are like, what the heck is he talking about? That means it's time to dance, my friends. That's what that means. Whew. I don't know. Might be a little too slow. What do you think? Oh, it's going to pick it up. Yeah, it's going to pick it up. It's going to pick it up. This is the part of the show where I need you to hit that share button. That's right. I need you to hit that share button. Whether you're watching live or you're watching on replay, please share this out. I truly appreciate it. This is also the part of the show where I'm going to say good morning to you, and I want you to say good morning to me. Again, live or on replay, say what's up. I'll go back and say what's up to you. Good morning, Jesse Miller. How you doing, Mr. Ryan Rhino Smith? My man, it was so great to see you. What's up, Tony Tito Washington? Sandra Benstock? Man, that's still maybe too slow. It's picking up, but I don't know. What's up, Carrie Lynn Carter? Here, let me switch over. Now, we don't want that. How about this? Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. There it is. Yeah. That's better. What's up, Amy Bach? What's up, Leanne Rhinesmith? How you doing, AJ Schultz and my man, Frank Crinetti? Dude, Frank, you killed it on the stage, bro. You were the man. What's up, Josh? Oh, Joshua Stifler's in the house. Casey Rossiter's in the house. What's up, Luke Gastini? How are you, my friend? I think I'm getting a little feedback there. I'm going to drop that down. Boom, boom, boom. What's up, Dana Fishbein? How you doing, Don Sankey? What up? What up? What up? I still got a little feedback. What's up, Richard Pintrick? How you doing, Trendy Trenda and Jeff Baker? That's right, Marcus Stone, Wakanda in the house. Joshua Stifler, Carrie Lynn Carter, Janelle Griego. Everybody's up in here. David Perrin, I love it. Hit the share button. Hit the share button. What's up, Sandra? Let's have an incredible day in here today. All right? Come on, let's just rock out. I'm going to shut up for a second. Boom. What's up, AJ Anderson? Luke Gastini, I love it. George Fleming, Ray Hatcher, I love it. It's Monday morning. There's 90 people up in here. Not that, like Hank Norman said at the conference, not that you care, but those other 90 people, you need me to speak to you, and that's what I'm going to do. I want to talk to you. But I think it's kind of cool that it's a Monday morning at 5:30 a.m. Eastern, and there are people all over this country. AJ Anderson is in Texas. It's 4:30 a.m. in Texas, but there are people all over this country that are joining this movement. Hashtag Rise and Grind. There are people all over the country watching this show right now together as a family, impacting, and it's making a massive impact in their lives. And it's making a massive impact in my life and in people's lives all over the country. Dude. I've already gone like the full show. I've already done a whole show just like that. But check it out, man. I got to tell you, Hustle and Grind Con, I learned a lot. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about this community. I learned a lot about the people that are out there trying to change their lives right now. I learned a lot of tactics and strategies from the speakers that were on the stage. And we're talking incredible speakers. The speaker lineup was unlike anything I've ever experienced. And once again, of course, Danelle Delgado blew my mind. Danelle Delgado broke down. She broke down how she is 100% successful at hitting every single one of her 90-day goals. Could you imagine? Can you imagine writing down a goal, a 90-day goal? You're like, 90 days from now, I will achieve this. And having 100% success rate. She gave me like a chin check. That's what she does. She chin checks me all the time. Because I write down my goals, right? I write down my goals every single day. And most of them come through at some point or another. And I thought I was ahead of the game. I thought I was doing something. I did. I thought I was doing something. By just getting up, doing my gratitude list, writing my goals. But see, Danelle taught me that I got to write my goal, and then I got to take that goal and I got to break down the why for that goal, and then I got to break down 3 more components of the why of that goal, and then I got to break down 5 more components, actionable items of how I'm going to achieve that goal. And basically, I'm turning one goal into 10 action items or 10 action steps. I'm multiplying that goal by 10 by doing this drill that she broke down that I still have to learn and understand and train on so that I can do it myself. But by her breaking this thing down, basically you take me who's writing down my goals once a day, and then you take somebody like Danelle who's writing down basically her goals 10, she's writing down each goal 10 times a day, technically. That's what she's doing, because she's dissecting it. She's taking one concept, one thought, one overall goal, but she's dissecting it and breaking it down into 10 actionable items, 10 steps, 10 pieces. And it's just like when I was talking to, or when I was listening to Ed Milet the other day. Ed Milet was talking about measuring our results. Most people measure their results yearly. Then there's those that perform a little bit better. They measure their results monthly. Then there's those that perform at a high level, and they measure their results weekly. And then there's those that perform at a massive level, an unbelievable level where you don't even understand how they get everything done, and they measure the results daily. And then there's the incredibly elite at the very top that measure their results hourly. Because see, every time we measure, that's when we make an adjustment, right? You're hanging up a picture, you measure, you're like, oh, here's in the middle. Oh, okay, move it a little bit to the left. Okay, wait, no, not quite. Okay, move it to the right. Okay, I measure, boom, adjustment, boom, adjustment, boom, adjustment, boom, adjustment. And that's what Ed Milet talks about, is when we measure every single hour, measure where we're at financially, measure where we're at towards reaching our goals. When we measure every hour, then we can make an adjustment. Oh, wait a minute, I haven't sold a car today. Oh, wait a minute, I haven't sold any stereo equipment today. Oh, wait a minute, I haven't poured into my kids the way I'm supposed to yet today. Oh, wait a minute, I haven't told my wife I loved her yet today. Oh, wait a minute, I haven't developed a relationship with my friends the way that I'm supposed to today. Oh, wait a minute, I haven't done the things that I need to do in order for me to be successful, for me to achieve at a high, incredibly intense level. I haven't done that yet today. Adjustment, 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 adjustment. When we make all of these adjustments all of the time, every single day, that's how you win, my friend. That puts you in the 1% of the 1%. And I haven't been doing that. I've been writing down my goals every day. I've been making daily adjustments. I've been measuring my results every day. I've been making daily adjustments. It's time for the next level for me. Because I know how far I've come. And I also know how far I still have left to go. And more importantly, the one thing I understand more than anything is I understand who loses if I don't win. That's one of the strongest things I've ever taken. And again, that was from Danelle. But focusing on who loses if you don't win. Man, if I don't win, the show goes down. If I don't win, you'll be impacted. You'll be affected if I don't win. If I don't win, these kids, they're not getting the Nintendo Switch. And don't get me wrong, I understand they don't need a Nintendo Switch, but you know what I mean. They're not getting the gift. Mama's not gonna be able to stay home with all the babies if daddy don't win. It ain't gonna work. These guys right here, they're not gonna win. They're not gonna win if Glenn doesn't win. They don't win. If Glenn doesn't win, Sean doesn't win. Because see, these guys will all lose. And don't get me wrong, they're powerful human beings. They're powerful human beings. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying they're nothing without me. It's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that they're better off with me because I'll pour into them and serve them the way they deserve to be served so that they can continue to fulfill their mission. See, I have to make sure that I'm winning so that Sean can continue to impact lives all around the world, man. He just wrote a book on building your brand. Dude, Sean, he's got the biggest heart. He cares so deeply for salespeople in the automobile industry and around the world. He's trying to help him on a high level, and I can help him do that. By serving Sean, I can help impact tens of thousands of people. By serving Dave, I can help impact tens of thousands of people. By serving each one of you guys, Michelle, man, we did a Facebook Live-a-thon, raised like $50,000 for Michelle. If I didn't win, if I'm not out there doing these things, if I'm not getting up every morning and grinding, if I'm not breaking down my goals, if I don't have hashtag Rise and Grind, none of those things happen. It impacts her. It impacts my man Steve Brewster. Steve Brewster pops in on the show. He supports Michelle. He supported the McLeans. He supports the movement. He was at Hustle and Grind Con. He was pouring into all the different individuals that were there. Like, it matters, man. A lot of people lose if I don't win. So I got to get better. And I want you to get better. I want you to go on a journey with me. Let's grow. This week, we're going to talk about some of the different speakers of the Hustle and Grind Con, some of the different notes that I took, some of the different things that I learned. I want to share as much of that with you as I possibly can. For those of you that weren't able to be at the conference, I want to make sure that you still win. That you still win from me being at the conference. That's important to me. So we'll talk about that stuff this week. Tomorrow, we're going to have Chuck Mingo. I don't know why it's not showing the slide. I'll post it in the thing. Tomorrow we've got Chuck Mingo. He's going to be on the show. Chuck Mingo runs a mega church here in the United States, and he is just a different guy. He's just a different guy, man. Last time I saw him doing a sermon, he was wearing I guess he's from Philly, maybe. I think he's from Philly, Frank, because last time I saw him doing a sermon, he was wearing a Philadelphia Eagles jersey. And they were doing the Super Bowl sermons where they battle each other out on the stage. And it's just incredible. And he's grown his church. He's pouring into people. And he just has a completely different look and outtake on what the church is supposed to look like. A completely different look and outtake on how we're supposed to pour into people and help lift them up and help them to become the best versions of themselves they can possibly be. So Chuck will be on the show tomorrow. It's going to be absolutely incredible. I'm going to pop off of here. If you guys need more videos like this, you can go to GlennLundy.com. That's Glenn with 2 N's because I'm twice as nice. But you can go to GlennLundy.com if you need more videos. If you need some Rise and Grind gear, go to GlennLundy.com. You can get some Rise and Grind gear. There's all kinds of stuff up there. Also, if you haven't got your planner yet, use the code Rise and Grind on Amazon. You can go to Amazon, put in hashtag Rise and Grind, and then use the code Rise and Grind, and you can get 20% off a planner. If you haven't gotten one yet, dude, it will change your life. And most importantly, I want to make sure that you come back here again tomorrow morning at 5:30 a.m. We're going to do it all over again because you see, my friend, I need you to understand something. It's really important. Listen to me. You see, you are a child of God, uniquely made by the God of the universe, the God that made everything. He made you to be the absolute best version of yourself that you can possibly be. And you're already starting to make some good decisions, right? You're watching hashtag Rise and Grind. You're getting up early. You're smiling. You're serving. You're pouring into people. You're taking notes. You're learning. You're going to conferences. You're joining the goalkeepers. You're writing in your planner. All of these different things that you're doing, I've got to let you know, you have to understand that they are making an impact. They are making a massive impact on your friends, on your family members, on your co-workers, and they've made a massive impact on me. And I, for one, absolutely love you for it. I do. I absolutely stinking love you. If nobody's told you that yet today, pal, I get to be the first. Kurt McFarland, pal, I love you, brother. Have an incredible day today. Have an amazing, over-the-top, phenomenal Monday. Get after it. If you were after the conference, start applying right now. Right now. Everything you learned, start applying right now. Get out there. Kill it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m. Hashtag Rise and Grind.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. Hashtag Rise and Grind. Hashtag Rise and Grind. First thing on my mind, early in the morning time. Daily motivation, feeling so divine. Waking up the nation. Hashtag Rise and Grind. Hashtag Rise and Grind. Grind, 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 grind. focused on my physical. I'm developing spiritually and manifesting miracles. I'm gonna get it started, have a party in the morning, and I'ma wake the world, it's so alarming. I hashtag rise and grind, hashtag rise and grind. First thing on my mind, early in the morning time. Daily motivation, feeling so divine. Waking up the nation, hashtag rise and grind, hashtag rise and grind, 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 good morning, don't stop, good morning, get it, good morning, don't stop, get it, good morning, don't stop.